Even though All Might was the symbol of peace and the number one hero, it didn't mean he never got nervous or knew how to tell someone he loved them. Knowing you had received his invitation, All Might was nervous about seeing you, but even more if you didn't show up. Then again, All Might knew you would show up. It was because of a feeling, and that one feeling never failed him once. During many assignments in the past, even the toughest ones, All Might could never not have noticed that you helped him in some way. At the end of the day or during an interview, All Might had known you were close by, even at a distance. You had kept your promise to All Might that you would always protect him as his sidekick. Now All Might wanted you in his life because you meant a lot to him, and now he could protect you from your quirk. Many times All Might remembered you leaving because of your quirk, and back then he couldn't help in any way. I'm finally stronger to protect you and be there for you during these next years to come. Looking at a silver and red antique bracelet in his hand, the one present you wanted when you were with All Might before he got his quirk. The bracelet was expensive back then. It was said to have belonged to one of the past pro heroes who had passed away peacefully. The bracelet had been made with their love and a wish for the next couple to have a happy, blessed life. When All Might became the number one hero, he was fortunate enough to find the bracelet again and bought it for you. All Might had his own promise to keep, and now all he had to do was make the promise happen. Smiling to himself, All Might had a peace of mind now. This time, I can tell you all my feelings and to make you smile once again. The way you smiled at All Might was a smile that was only for him, and wondered if you still only loved him. All Might never had feelings for anyone else, only you, and that's why he became a pro hero. So he could make you happy again. The both of you had hope and patience that was rare for heroes, or in this case, a hero and ex-sidekick. Sitting on the roof of your grandpa's house, in the deserted part of the city, you looked at the stars, holding the invitation in your hand, also the black diamond. Then you felt tears run down your cheeks, and you knew why. The happiness in your heart made you smile. Only one person had ever been able to make you smile. Always making me smile, All Might, no matter where I am. Are you going to see him? You turned around on the wall where you were sitting. You saw your grandpa, and as always, he was like a shadow. As you sighed lightly, your grandpa knew you made your choice, but still unsure, and he knew why. The both of you met in the street one night. You almost killed another hero, but he restrained your quirk with his. Ever since that night, the old villain took you in and trained you the best he could with his quirk. As the years passed by, you had gained control of your quirk and knew your limits. Then your grandpa finally seen the person you cared for, more than your own safety and the one you trained to protect. For a retired old villain, your grandpa knew you loved that hero very much. No one could say otherwise, because even at a distance, you protected your hero.
Don't hesitate. You're old enough to control your court better. I should know. I trained you.
Hearing your grandpa say those words made you cry tears of happiness once again. You smiled at your grandpa. Yes, I know. I'll go see him, Grandpa.
Keep your head up and smile. Show those heroes who you are at that party.
I will, Grandpa. That night you fell asleep with happy dreams and the confidence you needed from your grandpa. The next day, All Might went to a press conference with a few other heroes, and that was when All Might let everyone know who he had invited to the party.
The person I invited is my other half and my fiancé. You will get to meet them at the party.
After letting everyone know who he had invited as his guest, All Might's smile was even brighter than before. No one expected what All Might said, not even the other heroes. With him in the conference room, seeing the interview on TV, your grandpa was surprised and very pleased because this symbol of peace had been nervous but said what was on his mind. Even an old villain could see how much heart this hero had for you, and he respected All Might.
I can trust this hero with them and not worry about their safety, also with their love for them.
Then the night of the party had arrived. Even though you were nervous, you remembered what your grandpa told you and smiled.